jackdaw or peregrine thing or something. Well, after all, peregrines do live here. The destiny of them. Well, not hundreds of years, peregrines were very rare back then. These peregrines have bred on Wakefield Cathedral for several years. They bred for the first time in 2015 or something like that, I can't remember. I'll have to look it up in a minute when we get back. When did the peregrines at Wakefield Cathedral first breed? But I saw a sparrowhawk, in fact 2 sparrowhawks just circling above the city. I've seen a lot of sparrowhawks this March. You also know that jackdaws nest close by peregrines. Well, jackdaws and peregrines do live alongside each other, but they don't really get along with each other. Meanwhile, peregrines are more possessive of this nest box when the female is incubating the eggs. You know, just straight up on the nest platform. If a male sees a jackdaw, it will plunge from the cathedral and dive towards the jackdaw in an attempt to intimidate it. This can often be dangerous because peregrines, when they stoop towards their prey, let alone an intruder, they actually punch their prey and knock it out. Then they catch their prey in flight before it falls to the ground while the prey is unconscious. Whether it's a sparrowhawk would just fly low above the ground and then it would catch its prey on the ground, but would just eat it alive because falcons have terminal teeth and also small cones just inside their nostrils to deflect the shock waves of air. And that's often the case with peregrines because their falcons require speed in order to catch their prey. And so when they're stooping, they have these small cones in their mouth to deflect the shock waves of air when they're stooping towards their prey. And without these cones in the mouth, the bird would die. Whether sparrowhawks, on the other hand, lack these cones and terminal teeth that they have on their beaks. Terminal teeth are just notches on the bird's beak, which a falcon uses to dispatch its prey while it bites into the neck of its prey, severing its spinal cord. These bells are going on forever. And by the way, I saw the female on the spire and all the peregrine. And in fact, the tassels just come off and then just come up and then broke the bracket of the camera while it was landing on it. Silly bugger. just come and just landed on the camera and then just sat on it, and then one of the brackets on the camera broke, and it got scared and flew off. It's probably gone to get more prey speed in the glitch. So it came back with the small bird. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna have to check on the cameras when I get back, because they have a web camera on the Peregrine Nest box. It's a man called Francis Hickenbottom watches them on the web cameras, and I always view this web camera a lot. They have two web cameras, one on the outside of the nest platform, which is the tassel with brackets off it, and then there's the camera inside of the nest platform, which captures the peregrines raising their chicks in.